Okay, we're still here in sunny Ballarat after the Road Nationals yesterday. Well, we live in Ballarat, so it's not hard to still be here. Got some footage from yesterday. Ron, did you enjoy the races? You did? Excellent. Well, we weren't there to really take a lot of footage to cover the race. That was all covered by SBS Cycling Central. I put a few things up on Instagram, a few things up on Twitter. Didn't really have much for YouTube, but I thought I'd put all the footage that I took there together. I'll do a voiceover and show you what the action was all about from our day at the races. The 2019 Australian National Road Cycling Championship. This is the elite women and under 23 women, which was won by the same rider. An awesome story there. And also the elite men's road race, won by Michael Freeberg from Western Australia. So here's all the footage of that. Enjoy the show.
Alrighty, early morning rollout for the under 23 and elite women road race. You can hear the name Brody mentioned there. The reason being, Brody Chapman had a slight incident just after the start. Was on the grass early on with her bike, bashed it back into play, and rode herself back into the race. Pretty stressful way to start the day there. So into lap 2, the breakaway had already formed. Riders there, Sarah Roy, Shara Gillow, Taryn Heather, Sarah Gigante, Minnie Parsons and Chloe Hosking represented. I may have missed one or two there. Chase Bunch was still about 2 minutes back. Kate Bates on the mic there, just indicating the chase really wasn't on that hard. Okay, into a few extra laps here. Now we have Shara Gillow on the front, Sarah Gigante, under 23, sitting second wheel, and Sarah Roy from Mitchelton Scott there with Taryn Heather chasing, and Minnie Parsons following up there. So it's split early on, and you can see next lap through, Shara Gillow's pushing the pace pretty hard. Sarah Gigante's not looking comfortable on the bike, but she's more than capable of powering on and sitting on that wheel. Sarah Roy there, and Minnie Parsons following. So that's into the last lap. Okay, into the last lap here, and Sarah Gigante had taken off solo, powering up the climb. And here's Sarah taking the win. So Sarah's just 18 years old and has an amazing story of success and I guess failure as well in the last 12 months or so. So I'll link over here to the Ella Cycling Tips article all about the race that unfolded yesterday and a little bit more on Sarah. An excellent read. After the race we got some happy snaps with a few riders we knew. Here's myself and Loretta Hansen. Here's Veronica and previous women's road champ Peter Mullins. I also got a sneaky shot of Peter Mullins' front end on the Cervelo. Quite stealthy looking. And here's M from M Rides Bikes. I'll link below to her YouTube channel. She should have the full lap or her race on the GoPro captured. Okay, over to the men's race, and Todd Satchel early on wasn't having the best day. Somebody knocked his rear derailleur and off it came. So, not good to be riding a single speed at the National Champs up the hill. Alrighty, early on, Matty Heyman setting the pace there on the front. It thinned out quite early, and a number of chase bunch established throughout the whole day. As we head up the climb to watch what's going on.
Vod and I are not going to the climb. This is the climb. Or go to the top. Where are you going to go?
We're finding the coffee shop regardless. We've got to find the coffee shop.
This clear.
Bus back.
Stop after Chandler. This is the bike you need to film, Shane.
Look at it, so pretty. And look, I can reach the brakes.
Is it Di2? It is.
Yeah.
Nice one.
But it's got the RX derailleur.
All right, we'll cover it over the TDU if I get a chance. We'll go top to bottom.
Nathan Elliott just sitting pretty back in that group.
All right, enjoy the beers.
I ran out of beer, that's
About at
right.
this stage.
That means they don't have
From the
beer up
aerial
here.
shot, it looks like
Oh,
we've
we're after
got
coffee.
2 Mitchelton Scott teammates and then 2 teammates, but actually...
The infrastructure at the event itself is amazing. You can get coffee almost anywhere. There's facilities all the way along from town up to the KOM, which is where most people are. So here we head in for some food.
102 k's to go, it's enough time for a drink.
102 k's to go?
Yeah.
How far is their race?
Oh,
Coming in.
Look at that.
Beautiful, guys.
And it's off centre.
oh no, my OCD for the curious.
That's the idea.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
We're going to go to the com with the llama.
that's very cute.
Hey, Poppy.
Halfway point. Well, the guys that are in the third bunch, so that there's 4 and then there's a bunch of 15 in the telephone, I think they're going to have a really tough day to get across there.
What's the atmosphere like personally? Well, absolutely fantastic. We've just had a really long chat with Hank Vogels. He talked us through when he won, as we see the lead line, Everton, they're playing Sophie Dunham. It's your turn, Alex. Talk to you.
Yeah, it's all single file and the pace has been put on, but look at that. Look at how much
Marco!
riders are all present in the front. They got
Come on, Nathan!
and yeah, Matt Heyman's right up there about to crest around third wheel, so
You're a bit of a handy cyclist yourself, Don. How would you feel about getting out on Mount Bunanyong for a few laps?
Mate, I would make it about 150 metres past that corner, I think. And then I'd be going...
So here I was interviewed by Carly Taylor, one of the MCs for the day, and also Paul Craft about the Zwift racing in the previous days, and also my thoughts on the race and if the breakaway would stick. I can't play the interview here because there was commercial music in the background. But what I said was about Zwift being pretty much a time trial where there's no coasting involved. It's a super hard effort. The power is required to be up the front of the race the other day. And my take on the breakaway, well, a few of those guys from the breakaway were from warmer climates. It was a warm day. I thought it was going to stick.
Leading the way, and this time it looks like
Durbridge and Freeberg, both riders from WA in there, enjoying the day. And here's the chase bunch looking pretty fatigued from here on. So probably a few famous names and numbers you'll see here. So there's Ben O'Connor from Dimension Data. We have Mark O'Brien. Who else can we spot there? Connor Murtagh, now riding for Oliver's Racing. We have Nathan Elliott, Inform Racing, Nathan Haas, Cyrus Monk riding in Peddler Kit, and everyone hoping it all comes back together. And there it is, crowd favourite Matty Heyman, one of his last nationals.
But have a look at the riders from Bridge Lane patrolling it. They are still comfortable. Most of them sitting in the saddle as well, Carly, and that means they've still got a fair bit of energy. Straight as an arrow.
A third and fourth wheel, just monitoring things, policing, as they say.
Lockie Morton doing a lot of work now. Lockie Morton Jones wheeling up there, but as you said, Haas has come to the front as well. And Haas is looking good. That's a lot more than...
Alrighty, heading down to the finish line, down the hill. We can see there, it wasn't a super hot day, but that's the tarmac on the road there melting. And all the bike tyres going around. Bit of a feed fail here. Here's what happens when you don't get it right later in the race. Heartbreaking stuff, especially right when you need that extra drink or gel. But to make up for that, here's a successful feed from the same feeder to the same team. So all good there. Alright, into the final few laps here. Chris Harper pushing the front with Cam Meyer. Freeberg still chasing. Durbo just dangling off the back. Connor Murtagh putting in a massive effort here. Bell lap.
Michael Freeberg.
You
They
can
know
hear
each
it.
other well as former teammates. Freeberg and Meyer know each other well as often training together in Western Australia and racing together and against each other on the track. It all comes down to the final lap. The bell sounds with 11.6 kilometres remaining. One more ascension of Mount Buninyong.
So across the top of the KOM with about 7k to go, Meyer and Harper gapped Freeberg. Freeberg was dangling about 17 seconds off the back. So Harper, Meyer, there to challenge for the win. But they sat up, they cat and mouse just a little bit too much. And here's what happened at the end.
Cam Meyer is not pedaling, he's looking over his shoulder, and Chris Harper and Freeberg is 20 metres.
He's on.
And Michael Freeberg goes. Cam Meyer reacts. Chris Harper, he's on the wheel, but Michael Freeberg's got the advantage. 20-30 metres over Cam Meyer at this point. Chris Harper sucked in on that wheel, but Michael Freeberg, he leads them. This is a long sprint. Cam Meyer swings over. Chris Harper takes control. They are in the finishing straight. Ladies and gentlemen, look down the street. Michael Freeberg leading the way. Chris Harper flicks the elbow. Cameron Meyer cannot respond. He responds.
Come on, Freeberg! Go, Freeberg! Come on! Oh, yes.
So pretty happy to see who I was barracking for on the day, Michael Freeberg, take the win there. Here's the slow-mo, the final look back. Turns his head there. And next time he looks up, he'll be seeing the Auschamp jersey that's just about to go on his back, which is awesome stuff. So pushing super hard here with those massive legs. Rumour has it he runs 180 mil cranks, or has in the past. We'll have to check with him to see what he still runs out on the road there. And Harper just coming into the shot here. This is just as Harper launches off Meyer's wheel to take the silver medal just here. Punches out of the saddle. And away they go. Super stuff. Super great day out. I'll link below to the article over on Cycling Tips which covers this. And the article in full about how the race unfolded. And the heartbreak there for the two riders who did get caught in the last few moments. Good stuff. So great racing all round for the last few days. And we still have the time trials to go. So congratulations to the winners. And we'll see you out there for the time trial.